Enter Lee here, and I'm showing you a phone my mother sent me. It's called Straight Talk, a phone company I never heard of, but it is sent to me by my mother from the U.S. when I was 10 years old. My mother separated from my father, you know. It was kind of shocking when you find out you get a phone call 9 months later. It's your mother telling you have a sister. She was born in the U.S. and she was raised in the U.S. It's kind of funny when she came to Japan one time. She didn't know anything about Japanese language or Japanese culture. That me and my wife had to teach her about Japanese language and culture, and she learned very fast. That way, people would stop looking at her like she was kind of weirdo, and it was very kind of funny to every time we had to explain to them in Japan that she was born in the U.S. and she was raised in the U.S. And everybody in Japan's like, oh, so that's she doesn't know any Japanese culture. It's like, yeah, my sister was born in the U.S. and raised in the U.S. It's like, oh, okay, I understand you now. And I'm gonna show you my pictures now. That and go up a little closer. And that's a picture of my wife. I've been married to her 7 wonderful years, and it's the best feeling I've ever had in my life. They've been 7 wonderful years, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. When we were 16, we had our first daughter. She looks like her. 2 years later, we had a second daughter. And I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. My 7-year-old daughter looks like her, and my 4-year-old daughter looks like me. That's my sister. That's what she looks like, you know. Everybody's like, oh, you know, her hair is not green. It's actually a brunette color. She's into cosplay, and she goes to these events in the U.S. where the cosplays go around and all that. I was like, oh, okay. You know, like that. That's the house I live in Japan. That's my kitchen in Japan. And that's what the house looks like when you first walk in. When you first walk in, that's what my house looks like. You know, go back, and I want to see that picture again. It's kind of funny when you have a wife who, like her, my wife, who takes pictures like crazy. You know, she uses this phone a lot. Every time you turn around, she's taking pictures in Japan with this phone. You know, I like this phone because it's no contract, it's prepaid. You can pay with how much you want. It's unlimited call and text, and it's, you know, it's pretty cool. I like this phone, you know. And my wife uses my YouTube channel a lot, you know, to send uh, videos of the kids and Japan's culture and takes pictures of events and anything. It's kind of funny that we got married exactly on Valentine's Day. That's what that is considered in the U.S. We got married exactly on Valentine's Day. And every time Valentine's Day comes around, my mother and sister sends us stuff. They send us flowers and some kind of heart chocolate candies to us. And I always do something special on my wife on the day we got married. I take her to these fancy restaurants to throw her off, to surprise her what I really got a surprise going on. She doesn't have any idea what I really have surprised, so taking her to those fancy restaurants and popular places is to throw her off guard. So yeah. So that's what I wanted to show you. You know, I want to show you what my mom sent, what kind of phone she sent. You know. So yeah. Until next time. Bye bye.